Hello, we're going to do some more new learning together today. So this week we're going to be building on our writing skills, and the activities that we do together, well, they're similar to the types of activities that you would do with your teacher if you were in school doing Funky Fingers. So today we're going to be having a look at the book Exploring Rock Pools. Shall we have a look at the title and the front cover together? I'll show you a picture. Did you see the title? It was called Exploring Rock Pools. And the title gives us a really good clue about what that book's going to be about. Now, you might like to take a little bit of time to have a look at some of the books you have at home and see if you can spot the differences between them. So some of your books will be the non-fiction books, and they're the books with all of the facts and the information inside them. And then some of your books will be the fiction books, the stories where the authors have used their imagination to take you off to make-believe worlds. Now, one of the books that I could find at home was this one here, and this is an information book, and one of the features of an information book is that it will have a contents page, just like the picture I'm going to show you of the contents page in your Bug Club book. Before you begin the writing activity today, you might want to log on to Bug Club to have a go at reading this book. So I've read my book, Exploring in Rock Pools, and I've looked at some more fact books to build up my knowledge about starfish. And now I'm going to show you a picture that I've drawn of a starfish, and we're going to have a go at labelling it and writing one fact underneath. For this next part, you'll need to get your writing pencil and a piece of paper. I've decided to write a fact about a starfish, so I carefully copied a picture of the starfish from the book. But you can decide to write about whatever creature you're really interested in. First of all, we'll need to write the title up at the top. My writing now has its title. Shall we have a go at reading it together? It starts with a capital letter. S, t, r, start the car. F, I, sh, starfish. The title says starfish. Now we need to have a go at labelling our diagram, and you can see there are spaces where the labels need to go. Can you remember what this first part of the starfish is called? That's right, the arm. Can you say the word arm? Can you hear the digraph you need? Ah, start the car. Let's write that onto the line. Ah, arm. I can hear We've labelled the arm. Now can you remember what this part is called? This is where the wiggly bits are that help the starfish to cling onto the rocks and help it to move. You're right, it's feet. F. Can you hear the digraph? E. What can you see? F, E, T. That's it, the final phoneme T. Feet. You've labelled the arm, the starfish's feet, and now can you remember what this part in the middle is called? You're right, it's the starfish's mouth. Mouth. I can hear Ow. Shout it out. Let's write that digraph on the line. Ow. And let's try it all together. Ow. F. I can hear the digraph F. Let's read our title. We have written starfish, and we have labelled the parts of the starfish, the arm, feet, and its mouth. Okay, so my last job is going to be to write a fact along the bottom here. And the fact that I'm going to write is starfish can be found in a rock pool. Now I've learned how to write starfish, so I can use that to help me. And remember, we go over to the left-hand side of our piece of paper and we're going to start our good sentence with its capital letter. So I'm going to write starfish. Starfish. Starfish can be found in a rock pool. So one of the skills that we're going to be learning is to hold that sentence in our head. Starfish, I'm going to write a new word, so I need to leave myself that little finger space. Starfish can be found. Can. And then I've got my new word. Can be. Be is one of our red words. Can be. New word, so I need to remember my finger space. Can be found. That's a little trickier, isn't it? What letters can you hear? What's the first phoneme you can hear? Then I can hear ow, ound, ow, shout it out. Ow, found, d. Starfish can be found in oh dear, you can see my problem. I'm starting to run out of room. So rather than squish all of my writing up right into the end there, I can just start a new line. So I go back over to the left-hand side of my piece of paper and write my last word. Starfish can be found in a rock pool. I can hear the phonemes o, k, rock. And then I need to write the word pool. Ooh. And my last phoneme, rock pool. My good sentences started with a capital letter. I remembered to put in my finger spaces. The final thing I need to remember is my full stop. Starfish can be found in a rock pool. I have just one last thing to show you, and that's how to make one of these miniature books, and then it's a way that you can present the facts that you have found out today. I'll show you a little video of how to make one. Okay, so this part's fun. I'm going to feel like one of those people in those videos now. So you've got your sheet of paper, it's a rectangle shape, so you're going to put your rectangular piece of paper and fold it in half to make one smaller little rectangle. Two sides that are long and two sides that are short, and then you're going to fold it in half again. I'm running my finger along here and folding it in half again. I didn't realise until I started filming myself doing this that I have this funny little fancy finger that thinks it's going off to have tea with the Queen. There we are. So then I folded it up. Then I'm going to open my paper back out again. It opens it up, so the part that opens here, and then we're going to cut down into this centre fold here with my scissors. So a few careful snips just along that fold, into the centre, snip, snip, nearly there, into the middle and stop. And then you're going to open up the sheet of paper again, fold it in half, but this time so it's lengthways and you have your four little rectangles. Then you gently just squeeze your paper together and you'll notice it makes this square shape. So you just keep pushing those pieces together and then flatten your sheet of paper, give it a good smooth out again, and then you can make another little fold, and then you will see you have your little book. So you can turn each of the pages of your book, and then you have got yourself a little miniature notebook. I really like these little tiny books. Miss Milbank taught me how to make these, and you can see I've made a title page on the front of mine. It's called Rock Pools. That tells me what it's going to be all about, and I've got one last little finishing touch for my title page. I'm going to add on one more tiny little limpet clinging up onto the rocks, and now I've just got to fill it up with all of the new facts that I've learned about. So what we'd like to know is, well, what are you really interested in? What would you like to learn more facts about? And can you make your own little fact book? We'd love to know what you've learned today. Look forward to seeing them. See you soon. Bye.